6ix9ine has officially snitched on everybody in TREYWAY and apologized in court for his wrongdoings to all of his fans. Now, if you guys want to know everything that's going on with 6ix9ine, right now make sure you guys stick with me until the end of this video, so watch it fully through, because there are some very serious issues going on right now that could keep 6ix9ine behind bars for decades. Also, if you guys are a fan of 6ix9ine or even just enjoy his music in general, leave a like on this video right now, because I am kind of curious to know how many people still like 6ix9ine. And if you would like to join our iPhone X giveaway, make sure you hit the subscribe button and then comment down below the message at the top of the screen, and then you will be entered to win. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine has officially snitched on everybody in his team, and there's lots and lots of things that are going against him right now. A lot of people are mad at 6ix9ine for snitching, but there is actually some good reasons on why he did it, and that's what we're going to be talking about now. And there's also something really cool that a lot of you guys probably did miss, which has something to do with his hit song called Kuda, which we will be talking about later on in this video, so I would definitely recommend watching until then. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine has officially snitched on his team TREYWAY, and a lot of people are mad at him for it, but it actually does kind of make a little bit of sense on why he did it. Now, the reason on why 6ix9ine did snitch on his team is because that it was proven that his own team was trying to rob him and maybe even take him out, which doing that to somebody that's already on your own team is just like straight up disrespectful. So I could see why 6ix9ine did snitch. I mean, he's snitching on the people that was already going to do him wrong, so why not, snitch on them, give them a longer sentence and get a shorter sentence for yourself. I mean, it does kind of make a little bit of sense, but you do got to just put the street life behind you a little bit. It's you're saving your own life here out of putting the blame on people that was going to take your own life. So it does kind of make sense. 6ix9ine snitching on the guys that potentially could have ended his life actually did save himself from serving his whole life being locked up. Now, currently right now, it is said by lawyers that the things that was being held against 6ix9ine right now is he's only looking at about 5 to 20 years, which for the things that the police have him on before he actually snitched, this is actually a really good sentence that he's going to be having. I mean, snitching, probably saved him from serving life to, 40 years. So, he is going to be actually able to walk out from being locked up. He'll be able to see his daughter again on the outside because of this. I mean, this was a very smart move from him. If the guys weren't gonna plan on taking 6ix9ine out and robbing him and stuff, I could see why it'd be a really scummy thing what 6ix9ine did, snitching on the guys that were always with you. But it turns out these guys weren't even really with 6ix9ine this whole time. They were plotting to rob him and maybe even end his life. So I can see why he did it. Now, obviously snitching on your team is like a huge no-no in the street life, but if you're snitching on people that were going to turn on you anyway and rob you, is it even really that big of a deal? I'm kind of curious to know what you guys think, so let me know down below in the comments. But to me personally, I don't think it really is a big deal at all, because these guys were going to hurt him and rob him anyway, so who really cares? They're not really brothers if that's what they're going to do. Like, if they were going to do that all to you, they aren't your brothers. They're just people that are going to be turning their backs on you because, you got money and stuff. Instead, they're supposed to be loyal and everything, they're a part of a team, part of TREYWAY. They're supposed to stick together like brothers, but they switched up and they were plotting to do something against him. And it's a good thing that 6ix9ine found this out and was able to put them behind bars for, 20 to 50 years. So it's actually a good thing what he did. Now, after 6ix9ine snitched on his team TREYWAY, he did apologize in court for all of his wrongdoings that he did, and that he regrets doing all of these things that made him get into the situation that he's in currently right now, with facing 10 to 20 years locked up. Obviously he's going to regret doing these, but he definitely shouldn't have been the one doing them. Now, there is apparently video and photo evidence of Tekashi 6ix9ine holding a firearm being involved with the shooting at Chief Keef, but this is where I think that 6ix9ine made a huge huge mistake. You know, as he made the hit Gummo, you know, he got a massive following. I'm pretty sure it's like over 100 million views on YouTube. Even after he dropped his album Dummy Boy, knowing how much publicity he had and how much fame he had, all the followers and money, he should never be the one doing the actual crimes. Now, usually how it works with celebrities, or if you're like a big name rapper or anything like that, and that you lived the street life before it, like all your fame, as soon as you get your fame and wealth, you should never be the one holding any sort of firearm or doing anything. Usually that's what you use your money for if you're still about the street life at the time. You know, you still use the money to pay for security. They'll handle all of it. You know, they'll take the heat for it as long as you pay the money. I mean, they literally don't care. Like, as long as you got the money, you could pretty much get people to do anything, and that's what a lot of these big name rappers do. But for some reason 6ix9ine decided not to. This is a really dumb reason that, you know, 6ix9ine decided to. However, it would be a good idea for him to do these things, which obviously it's not a good idea. You thought it was, but clearly it's not. It's definitely the wrong play here in this situation, because now that he's locked up, you know, for a very long time, he just ruined a chance of a lifetime, literally like a miracle. Nobody really gets the shot that he did for, you know, having this large of a music career, all of this money, you know, all the friends and the fame, all the friends with famous people. Like, nobody gets that, you know. That's a miracle, and he just literally wasted it. He just put it down the drain. Now, even though he snitched, you know, for a lesser sentence, he still can't even come back to music because he snitched on his guys. And, you know, once you're labeled a snitch, you practically have no respect in anything, especially in the rap game, where a lot of the, you know, rappers in the game lived the street life. You know, they lived all that stuff before they got famous, so they know the protocol and stuff. You know, whenever you run into a snitch, or, you know, don't even be friends with one, they know everything about it. Now, there's already been some rappers that have came out to say that we're no longer allowed listening to 6ix9ine anymore. You know, there's huge name rappers like Chris Brown, 50 Cent, Meek Mill, and honestly, it's only just getting started now. If 6ix9ine does get a shorter sentence and maybe gets parole in a few years, he may not even still be coming back to music. There's literally no point. He's just going to be labeled a snitch, and all he is going to get hate, you know, or even taken out, honestly. Now, currently, that is basically the whole situation going on with 6ix9ine right now. But what I just realized while I was recording for this video is that 6ix9ine snitched on pretty much one of his best friends. And I don't know if he was involved with, you know, maybe wanting to take him out and rob 6ix9ine. But if you guys know the hit song called Kuda, it was one of 6ix9ine's biggest hits. You know, it was released shortly after Gummo. This is actually not just like a name of a song. It's actually a name of a person, which was one of his best friends. I'll have a photo up on the screen of them two together, but the guy you see there, he's always the one that's dancing in 6ix9ine's music videos. His street name is Kuda, or his first name is, I'm not exactly sure about it, but yeah, his name is Kuda. So 6ix9ine practically just made a whole song about him. You know, it went viral. Probably gave him a lot of the earnings from the song, you know, using him as, you know, motivation to record the song and his street name for the title. So, you know, there is probably a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and 6ix9ine probably paid him a lot for dancing in his music videos and his shows and things. So, and then 6ix9ine goes out and snitches on him and gives him 10+ years locked up. That is a very serious, that's something very scummy that I think of 6ix9ine. I don't know if, you know, Kuda was involved with being one of the guys that was going to rob 6ix9ine or not, but that is kind of sketchy. I even heard DJ Academics talk about it. You know, usually you never turn your back on best friends. You know, every now and then people will obviously turn their back on some people, you know, if they are in your team or not. But, you know, doing it on like one of your best friends, you know, one of your brothers, that's something that you don't see often. Now, with that being said, I am going to be ending the video here. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Anyways, guys, it has been District Trending, and I'm out. Peace. Also, if there is any other videos you want me to make about 6ix9ine, just be sure to comment them down below, and I will be sure to make them. Anyways, bye guys.